It's getting bad over here. It's getting so bad. Okay, welcome to Rostov Review episode Who Freaking Knows. We're going to be playing the Stanley Parable. It is about I don't know. It's not a normal game, it's a game that's like, what the heck is this? So let's do it. You like my new Oshanka? It's so soft and furry. And the heads are super cool. Sides. Yes, look at that. Easy access. The reason I keep looking over here is because my friend Hoss, who is enjoying a lovely frozen apple with frozen peanut butter. Good stuff. Correct? He does not talk much because this time of year, his allergies, his tongue freezes. His tongue does like a click. But it's just the click. It's like you take an icicle and you click it against another icicle. That's the sound when he tries to talk or eat or like go. He can't do.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
How do you get in and out of your office?
For this job.
He's kind of floating into nothing.
Was happy.
As long as he's happy, I don't care.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh no.
Something he would never quite forget.
Hold on. I did not have my mouse plugged in because I was not prepared. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, left is this way. I don't want to go on the left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
It is really
Stanley
nice.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
A little plant. In the chairs.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Have you looked at the paintings though? Look at this one. It is Snowy Mountain. That's like my front
At
yard,
this
okay?
point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Screw you! I'm looking. Someone left their notepad. Probably taking notes on the pretty pictures.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Hey, can I, do I go?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
There's a shiny red button with an arrow pointing down. I don't know. Okay. Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What do you mean there's nothing here? Look, that is a roll of tape. And there's not just one roll of tape, there's two.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
That's not true. There's broom, there's mop bucket.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
But look!
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing?
I'm looking.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. Like a cat. Or a gopher.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
I still
But
would
it
come
didn't
in
even
there.
occur to me, because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
So, do you want me to go? Because I haven't
Maybe
even
to
looked.
you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Are you making fun of me? Because it's working.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
That's not
That
nice.
or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
I am not. Fine, you're gonna be mean to me.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
No.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
I'm
What
stunned
dark
by the
secret was
ceilings
being
are so
held from
high.
him? What he
Why
could
my
not have
computer
known
keeps
was
doing
that the
that?
keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
Oh.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2, 8, 4, 5.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Oh.
Mind Control Facility.
But it says escape. With red crayon. Why would I not? Okay. That's where your mind control
Although
plays.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall,
Escape.
Stanley would meet his violent death.
Wait, hold on. Are you sure? It said escape. And I trust signs with
The
red
door
crayon.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
That doesn't look like death to me. It looks like red light. To go outside. No. It just, it didn't seem right. Something didn't feel right up in my old Russian noggin up here.
Of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
This isn't bad.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Holy cow!
Himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
1, 2, 3, 4. There's more than 4. Camera.
Now, monitors jump on life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's
There's
coworkers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a
Carl's.
screen. And Stanley, one of them,
Mirkov's.
eternally monitored in this place where
Oh.
freedom meant nothing.
Hey, that one's broken. Where's maintenance? It's possible that it's just a room with like the security room for the office, and as a practical joke, someone put mind control facility over the door. In that case, it's just giant security room.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
How cool would it be to watch TV on the
dismantle
screen?
The controls once and for all.
Forget about mind control. I want to watch the Super Bowl or yak wrestling. The lights are off, so it'd be smart to turn them on so we can see what to do.
Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
I just wanted the lights on.
This machine is activated without proper DNA identification. Nuclear detonators are set to explode.
Nuclear detonators?
Complex.
My neighbor can
detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich.
No!
I hate to see it go.
Come
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not?
Thank you, Mr.
These are
Voice.
precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this
fail safe.
Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Once all? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. It's all the same to me.
What kind of
All
security
a part of
system
the
is
journey.
this?
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Holy cow. So this game is supposed to have like 100 different endings. It's supposed to be random and weird. So I figured, you know, every day or two I'll do another one, and then we'll see how far we can go. This game is crazy. It's cheap. It runs smooth on my old Russian computer, which is top notch. It really messes with your malechon up at the top right here, right up in next to the lock, right up here. It makes you think. If you like it, comment and subscribe on my channel. Make sure to check off my best friend Mikeal's new video coming up, To the Moon. It's supposed to be spectacular riches. And make sure you watch his videos, my videos, and our videos together. You can put one on one screen, one on the other, and I'm kinda new to the whole internet. Russia only got internet.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Anywho's, Rostov review. Everyone have a freaking good afternoon, okay? You know it. So, it's mostly just like a clicking sound. When he tries to like, cause it's froze. That was good.